Right, the players are ready before the clock was counting down. There's still about 50 seconds to go before they make the restart. And New Zealand will have the ball. They're ahead by 1-0. And they've got a big 30 minutes ahead of them, Greg Nicol.
Yeah, they have. Australia have been pressing them pretty well and turning a lot of ball over, and I'm sure Mark Hager and his coaching staff would have spoken about that at half-time. Maybe a different way of outletting. Maybe they changed their structure a little bit just to make it easier to get the ball out of the back. But that's been a key part of Australia's chances. They turn it over and go. Well,
it's going to be Pearce, and she's got the job of starting as the clock counts down, getting ready to go. And it's Kirsten Pearce. Finds a Hayward. Hayward pushes the ball forward, finds Punt. Punt out left. Oh, it's robbed by Australia, but Punt manages to get the ball back. Almost gets it on the second take now. It's with Cadell playing it forward. No, Charlton playing it forward to Punt again, who's on the run forward. Then tries to flick it in, falls for Hayward, works it in towards the circle. Came off a foot. No, must have hit a stick. As Australia come away with the ball. Challenged there by Flynn, but Australia get a free hit. Overhead ball. And a good overhead ball, but it may outrun everybody.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Smith might have got that if she'd carried on going. Slowed down a bit on the second bounce.
Yeah, it did too. Well, here's New Zealand looking to overhead, but it'll be Blythe who brings it under control, and she whacks it towards the circle. Chance at the New Zealand goal. Saved by the keeper. That's Gibson, isn't it?
Yeah, she had to go for that. It was a pass. It wasn't a shot, and she aggressively went for it, and it was a great decision by Amelia Gibson.
Well, there's a good challenge by New Zealand, but still the umpire gives the ball to Australia. Here's it laid on, but it's cleared away to Mickelson. She squeezes it out towards Cadell. Cadell sets off on a run, chased by and then scored. She's still going out towards the right wing side. Challenged there by Attard. Still keeps it going. Blythe will get the ball, but gives away a free hit.
Good persistence by Rose Cadell down the right hand side. And an aerial. I don't see that a lot from Cadell, but it's a pretty good one.
Pearce gets the ball towards the circle. Chance from Mary. Shot at goal. Straight on the keeper. And Flynn can't convert it. Goes over the bar. Almost.
Well, they almost started the second half exactly the same way as they started the first. And Olivia Mary, great trap in the circle. Turned and quick shot.
Kenny.
Oh, here's a chance.
Deep chance for Slattery. She gets the ball towards the circle, challenged by the New Zealand player, and almost tipped in by Thompson.
Yeah.
Made it difficult for the keeper, but Charlton has come away and sweeps the ball down towards Bone. Ball goes over the sideline. It'll be Australia's ball. So already end-to-end opportunities for both sides. Australia get the hit in from their right wing side. New Zealand ahead though by 1-0. Webster waiting to come back into the game. Here's Bone, plays it across to Kenny. Kenny will look out McMahon. McMahon's just inside her half and then decides to go across the field.
Great pass, yeah.
The Ball played forward for Bone. Punt. Manages to take some of the pace off it, but it's still an Australian ball. They get a free hit advantage. Taken out there by Thompson. Just outside the circle. So the hit is taken back to Kenny. Kenny looks to go round Flynn. She does so. Flicked it towards the circle. Cleared away onto an Australian stick, but Mickelson comes away with the ball. Again goes down through centre field. Challenged by 2 or 3 players. Still going under control. Mary is in space. Played forward to her, but I think that the defender, Dwyer, will get back and cut it out, and she does. But there's still a chance for New Zealand as they put pressure on down that right wing side. It goes over the sideline. Well, lovely play by Mickelson.
Well,
beautifully done.
You'd see from that speed that I don't think her back's a problem anymore.
Well, we questioned that a couple of days ago, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, and she's showing the real speed and silky skills that we're used to.
Well, back to Thompson as they look for a let out, and there's a push in the back there, and Mickelson will take it fairly quickly. She gets the ball up towards the circle. Here's Flynn, but she was just doing a 360 and turned away from the ball. Went behind it, so Australia will come out of defence. New Zealand have been putting effort forward, haven't they?
Yeah, they're linking quite well going forward. It's been a pleasing part of the game. It's the bit that's happening around the back that's a little bit concerning, but at this stage it's 1-0 and they're in a good position.
Bone plays it forward. Here's another chance for Australia. And it's played into centre field. Here's Attard with plenty of space, pushes it off towards the right, but Charlton manages to get in between them and take the ball and then works it away to Grant. Grant's got a bit of space, but she decides to go out towards the right, then links up with Mickelson. She's got a bit of pace and she's gone round players again. Williams just left standing, and now the big hit down towards punt. Brings it under control. Chance for New Zealand. 2 players in front of the circle. Across the face of the goal. Chance still for New Zealand. Can't quite get it. The defence is scrambling. They'll get it clear. But once more, good attacking opportunity created by New Zealand. Parker back to Kenny. She'll look to go over the top, plays it straight at New Zealander. Gets a free hit. That'll be taken by Mickelson. No, Cadell will come up and take it. Good play by New Zealand.
Well, they're not going to sit back on this 1-0 lead. They're going to have a crack, and that's certainly the Black Sticks' way of playing.
Roberts controls the ball. Then sweeps it forward, not controlled by Paris, but Charlton almost got a stick on it. Now they've got to get back and scramble because Australia coming forward through Paris down the right wing side, tipped over the sideline by Australia, so it's New Zealand ball. And a little bit of argy-bargy throwing of sticks. Goodness me. Now, if you do that, you get put into the bin, don't you?
No, I think the hook.
Was it?
The hook got caught, and
okay, it was a hook.
Roberts just wanted to take it quickly, and Parker's stick was hooked
Attached.
on hers.
Well,
Mickelson again.
Mickelson, oh, she tops that perfectly just inside the line. Takes it round Williams. She's done her a couple of times. Out towards the left wing side. Boy, creative stuff from Mickelson.
Oh, she's turning it on here tonight in the final. And as we say, she hasn't had her best tournament. We've seen her being better, but she has a chance. Flynn.
Oh, goodness me. Opportunities there for Webster. Still going with the ball and gets a free hit against her.
Yeah, Webster probably just took too long on that first chance. A great work from Flynn down the baseline and set her up perfectly. Just needed to pull the trigger.
Well, here's an aerial, but taken down once again by Mickelson. She's having an excellent game. She just drags the ball, then works it towards the circle, deflected by Claxton over the back line.
Long corner.
Long corner, surely. Yes, indeed. I thought I was going blind.
Well, there were 2,000 people who saw that one. And
oh, well, then I'm not blind, am I? Here's Thompson. She gets the ball and then plays it back to, no, not Gunson, Roberts. And then Roberts finds Cadell. Just lays it on lovely to Grant. Grant will take it onto a foot and it'll be a free hit for New Zealand. Taken quickly by Cadell towards the circle. Brings it round now and sweeps it back in towards the circle again. Once more, it's an Australian player who's in the way and the ball is cleared. Paris puts it over the sideline. No, New Zealand put it over the sideline. Well, a little bit of dissension there in some of the decision making, but the whistle always has the say. It's on the line. That's quite right. Oh no. Here's an aerial, and it's not controlled well by Cadell, but Roberts is there to sort it out. She's challenged from behind. Mickelson gets another free hit. Roberts will take it just inside her own half. And then goes aerial out towards Henry. Henry, reverse stick Just about took Kenny's head off. It was deflected, was it?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the ruling.
That's why it just about took her head off. Henry. Back to Thompson. Thompson puts it towards the circle. Supposedly dangerous as it bounced up knee high.
Yeah, that's been a trend from Liz Thompson this tournament. Her hitting has been a bit on the high side. She plays with a bowed stick, which helps her with the aerials, but it makes hitting the ball flat quite difficult.
Well, New Zealand have got a 16. Here's Roberts with the opportunity to get it clear.
Well, it's interesting there. And Punt, Flynn and Mickelson substituted at the same time for New Zealand. I know they've got rotation sheets, but that's maybe one that they've got to look at. The best three best players in the team all substituted at the same time. So
well, yeah, certainly the ones who are making the most of the problems for Australia at the moment. Here's the ball onto the leg of Pearce. Goes over the sideline. It'll be Bone who has the hit in from just outside hit 25. It looks to go aerial. It seems to be the game at the moment, and it's just a little bit too powerful. Slattery was never going to run that one down.
No, the Australians will look to their press and put New Zealand under a fair bit of pressure, and it's worked. She has a turnover straight away.
Well, Australia coming forward. Bit of a collision between two players, and the
umpire rules third-party obstruction.
Third-party obstruction. Yeah, it looked like it to me. Here's Hayward with a free hit for New Zealand, so she goes back to Roberts. Roberts, low hand on the stick, and then she sweeps it back to Hayward. Hayward controls it and goes on a bit of run towards halfway. She's got a couple of players on Sargent. They loses it to them, then gets it played onto her foot. She should have unloaded a lot earlier. Here's McMahon. Brought under control. No, here's Nance Gawn with the ball for Australia. Towards the circle. Here's a shot at goal. Deflected by New Zealand stick. That's Cadell, I think there is it. Back. Gunson managed to get it clear, and then there was a penalty corner.
Just a little bit clumsy from Gunson. She had Blythe facing the wrong way. Didn't really need to infringe, but put the stick over, and unfortunately it's resulted in a penalty corner for Australia.
Yes. I'll take your word for it.
Well, we spoke about it, Punt, Flynn and Mickelson off the pitch, and since then the play's gone down the other end pretty much, and Australia dominating the last 2-3 minutes. Well,
Kenny's up there. Looks like she's going to be the striker. Kenny and number 17. Is it Morgan or is it 11? 17. Morgan is there. So here's the sweep out, and it's Kenny, and she sweeps towards the goal. It comes off a stick. It was a foot. Must have been a foot.
Yeah, it's definitely a foot.
So, ready again. Slattery's going to take the sweep out. Kenny and Morgan again will be the option. Sweep out comes, and this time it's Morgan who sweeps and deflection to the goal. Scored. Smith right on the spot.
Yeah, Emily Smith, the variation from Australia. Morgan to Smith, deflection past Gibson, and Australia back in the game. And we spoke about the players off the field. Look at them. There's the four best of New Zealand's team: Charlton, Flynn, Mickelson and Punt, all off the pitch when a goal scored. So maybe an error there.
Well, they've got to rejig it now because it's 1-1. And we're into the third quarter of this game. Mary's going to take the tip off. Just waiting for the clock to count down.
Well, we knew they'd come back. We knew Australia would come back. That's the way they've always played. But it's who can get the momentum over the next 20 minutes.
5 minutes of the quarter remaining. Mickelson again. Does a dance around 2 or 3 players. She's still challenged. Plays it out to Punt on the left wing side. Sweeps it towards the circle, but it's cut out there by Australian. Punt chasing after that Australian player. It's Claxton. Down the right wing side is Nelson, but it's cut out by New Zealand. Or was that Bone down there?
Yeah, Bone at right half for Australia.
Here's Roberts looking for a let out, and she'll get it through Charlton, but Australia again get in the way. Roberts brings it under control once more, finds Charlton looking for a player off the stick of Blythe. Coming around is McMahon. McMahon gets a free hit. Blythe will take the no, she won't. She leaves it for McMahon. So they will have a chance to sweep it back, and it'll be Morgan across to Kenny. She may look for the overhead. No, she goes out towards the right and swept on perfectly to an Australian player. New Zealand come away with it. Cadell argues but doesn't get the result changed. Attard will take the free hit. Australia now starting to put the pressure on, tighten the screws, out towards the left wing side. There's Smith running out there now, and she's challenged, gets advantage as the ball comes back out to Attard. She manages to play it, but Peris can't get the stick on it, and it goes over the back line for a 16. So New Zealand have got to generate some attacking opportunities.
Yeah, they just got to get the momentum back. They had good rhythm, they were connecting well, and that goal's obviously deflated them a little bit, and they needed. I mean, Mickelson's obviously the key to this. She's been outstanding, so the more touches she gets, the more flow New Zealand are going to get.
Charlton finds Hayward. She grips Charlton again, but it's away from her reach. McMahon has another opportunity. It's an aerial ball, and it will be a free hit for New Zealand because Parker was within the 5 metres. Roberts will have the opportunity. Perhaps they need to go back overhead and play it down the far end of the park. Roberts is looking for that. No, she plays forward to Charlton. Charlton goes around a couple of players and then gets challenged by 2 of them. Then takes another free hit. Yes, but she's already taken the hit from the right place, Miss Umpire.
It's
tell the defender to get out of the way.
Stop start at the moment, and you did right, Brian. Maybe a territorial game will be better at the moment. Like they're turning possession over so often at the back that Australia are punishing them, so they maybe need to go downtown.
Well, here's Smith with a chance. A goal and scored by Peris. From outside the circle, come from a miss. Let out from the period just inside the half. And Smith got a good ball and tipped on by Peris for the goal. 2-1 Australia ahead.
Yeah, momentum's with Australia now. Just a couple of minutes to go in this third quarter, and they've certainly got all the momentum.
Well, Webster comes into the game and goes to centre half. Mary's out on the right wing side. New Zealand have made a couple of changes, but they've got Punt out there still. Flynn, is she still there? Let me see.
Flynn's having a bit of a break.
She's just didn't stay on for very long, did she?
No, the strikers do about 4 minutes, I think. 4 minutes on and a minute off, and she had her 4 minutes, so she's back off.
Cadell.
Looking direct.
Trying to force them down now. They've got to put a good press on now, don't they?
Yeah, just 2 minutes to go to the quarter, and Kenny's off the field for Australia, so there might be a little opportunity for the press, but Morgan's thrown it over the top.
Ball forward for Punt. Punt just flicks it back in field and then sweeps it across to Hayward. Hayward with a little bit of space, takes it towards the top of the circle, gets the ball inside the circle. Chance for New Zealand as the keeper chases, kicks it over the sideline. A stick went flying in the middle of the park, but it's New Zealand with the ball in. Mickelson holds the ball, takes it through between 2 players, still going towards the circle, gets it inside the circle. Chance for Pearce, has a shot, can't get it in, and the Australians looking to clear it. That's much better in terms of pressure.
Yeah, a lot of intensity, a lot of heat in the final couple of minutes going into the quarter, and a few circle penetrations. Another chance.
And
goal!
Score! Olivia Mary on the spot. Wasn't cleared by Australia. The ball was flicked back in. Olivia Mary, first time shot, bang, 2-2.
That'll be 4th or 5th goal for her in the tournament. And it's in her zone, the 7-yard zone, Brian. We talk about the 7-yard zone. If you're a centre striker and you want to score goals, go and stand on the spot because the ball falls there.
She's a right winger though.
Yeah, but the strikers are strikers these days, aren't they?
Yes. Oh well, that spot is there, and it proved the undoing of Australia. So now it's 2-2, and we're coming towards the end. 1 minute and 12 of the third quarter. Australia coming forward, robbed of the ball. They get a free hit though, as Parker is onto the ball very quickly. Cut out there by Charlton. Long ball down the field.
Oh.
Just about takes out the umpire. Probably deserved it. Oh, shouldn't have said that.
Oh, you're an umpire, aren't you? Haven't you got a club? Haven't you got an umpire's club?
Yes.
She's not in it.
It's called a whistle.
Okay. Oh, she's obviously not in your club.
Well, here's Bone. Hits it towards Thompson, but she brings it under control. Then bangs it away down the left wing side. Oh, look, umpires are too precious these days, I think.
Time to put them under a bit of
They're
pressure.
accountable. They deserve the criticism as much as anybody if they get it wrong.
Well,
I'm not saying she got that wrong, but might have been what the players were thinking.
Well, she got it right. She dived out of the way.
Sorry, Miss Umpire, or Ms. Umpire. Here's Mary across the field to Charlton. Charlton brings it forward, links with Hayward. She's got its player out on the left wing side. Cadell is there, making an impression down the left wing side. Punt with a chance, takes it towards the circle, chance towards the goal. Here's a player on top of it. It's Mary. She can't quite get it under control. Goes over the back line.
Hovering in that zone again, Brian. She loves it.
And there's the half-time hooter. So an exciting third quarter. Goals apiece, and New Zealand are able to get back to a draw. Mark Hager walks out. Looks relatively relaxed for Mark Hager.
I don't know how you put a sentence together that said relaxed and Mark Hager in the same sentence. He might be showing that he's relaxed, but he'll be bubbling inside. This is what he wants from out of this tournament. They're preparing for World League 3, which is the Olympic qualifier. So you want your team to be under pressure in finals time. And we may not want it to go to a shootout for New Zealand fans, but this is what you want. Pressure time at home against the number 2 side in the world in Australia, and a chance for his players to step up and win a final.
Yes, indeed. Well, they've given themselves a good chance. They opened the scoring with the goal to Gemma Flynn. They conceded 2 to go 2-1 down, but now Olivia Mary has put them back to evens. The goals for Australia, one of those was scored by... I'm just trying to think back now. Smith got one, and Paris got the other one. So they were the goal scorers. So it's 2 east with 15 minutes to go, and
it's going to be an exciting finish.
Well, it's amazing. The crowd really got involved with that goal down there, didn't they? Olivia Mary, and the extra opportunity that Anita Punt gave them as well.
Well, it wasn't the best quarter from New Zealand, but it doesn't really matter because they got the goal right at the end there and stayed in the contest.
Well, they've got their key players back on the park now too. Mickelson's there, Punt is there, Flynn is there. The only one not there is Mickelson, having a bit of a spell at the moment, but well, I'm sure she will slot in pretty rapidly when she's had her breather, the 2-minute breather, and then a couple of minutes after that. Well, the crowd's certainly getting involved, and there's good numbers now in the expensive seats on the other side of the ground, standing all around the ground. Cheap seats end on behind the barbed wire.
Have you called them expensive and cheap seats?
Well, they're the ones that you pay more for, aren't they?
I thought you said expansive seats. So.
No, expensive. New Zealand get a free hit, taken quickly by Hayward. Comes forward in the direct line, plays it straight into a foot. Another free hit for New Zealand. Tipped away by a tart. I mean, the umpire should be stopping that.
Probably. Get her into your club and tell her, Brian.
I get told off all the time. Here's a hit into the circle. Chance falls for Pierce, but Australia will come away with the ball. Here's the play to Cadell. She gets the ball, but Nanscorn snaps it up very quickly. Punt looks to try and whip it away from her. There's Hayward, managed to bring it under control and then start the attack for New Zealand. So they go back. Thompson with the ball, looking for a direct ball forward. And
trap needed to be made because Mary was in behind.
Well, Mickelson's back on the field now, straight onto the foot of an Australian. Punt takes it quickly, goes on a bit of a run, straight onto the foot again of McMahon, pushed away towards Mickelson. She's got a bit of space out onto the right, takes it towards the circle, nicely controlled, takes it in closer, challenged there by Kenny, still looking to try and get the ball. Kenny goes down, but gets the free hit. And prepared to get it away. Neil also important, making a trap there. She sweeps the ball across to Hayward. Hayward looking for Mary outright. It's intercepted there by Nelson. Mary manages to get it back though. Once more, Neil with the opportunity. Australia coming forward to put the pressure on. Hayward gets robbed of the ball. No, she gets it back. Plays it off the foot of Nelson. New Zealand will get a free hit. Here's Cadell.
Wrong spot. From the wrong spot, and she's reversed the hit. She definitely needs to join your club, Brian.
Yes. Here's Parker.
Oh, and Madonna Blythe will be disappointed with that.
Well, I mean,
a chance.
They're taking the hits because they're being tipped away all the time. I would do exactly the same thing. If you can't get your free hit taken at pace, then you take it before the players get to tip it away and within the 5 metres.
Yeah, it's interesting because FIH obviously brought in the auto pass rule to speed the game up.
That's right.
And that's what the crowd are here to see. They want a fast game. The players want a fast game, and you just want to see some flow, really.
Well, here's the ball played to Bone out on the left wing side. Mickelson is there to challenge her. So too is Ninscorn getting the ball, and the ball is played directly to the New Zealander, and Webster comes away with it. Flynn's got the ball, takes it out left. She's got Punt overlapping, controlling the ball. Plenty of speed too, but she's shadowed there by Morgan. Takes it back in field, finds Mickelson. Mickelson takes it to the 25, goes out left and still going around the circle, inside the circle. Shot a goal, cleared away by the keeper.
No, I think it's actually Kenny in the middle of the defence.
Was it Kenny?
She's got a great eye, hasn't she?
Boy, has she ever.
She should play cricket.
Long corner, New Zealand putting the pressure on. Charlton with the ball, looking for somewhere to play it. Sweeps it straight inside the circle. Looking for somebody outside the circle. Couldn't quite get to them. It's gone straight in. So it'll be a hit out from the middle of the field.
Well, you saw the strength of New Zealand. Charlton actually trapped that ball on the spot in their defensive circle, and a couple of seconds later, they're having a goal shot, and that's the speed of Mickelson and Punt.
Well, Australia trying to come out of it, but there was no run running forward to take McMahon's pass. In fact, it's not McMahon, is it? Number 11?
Yeah, it is McMahon. Yeah. Kerry McMahon.
Yeah. Well, New Zealand have the ball. Cadell gets it off the stick of Slattery. Comes forward, Cadell again looking for a pass. Gets it back to from Mickelson. Then swings it into the circle. Deflected over the back line. It'll be a long corner. New Zealand increasing the pressure. 2-2. 11 minutes to go. Another goal here, and it's really all on. Here's Hayward. Plays it to Neil. Neil smacks it towards the circle. It's cleared away. She wasn't 5 metres away from the hit taken. Creeping up a little bit too close.
4.8.
9.5.
Come on now.
No, it was probably fair though that because she was creeping forward a little bit within the 5 metres. She started 5 metres, then she crept forward to get the pass, and the setup. Here's Kenny, 10 metres away to the support from Attard. Finds Blythe. She's got a bit of space to run in centre field. New Zealand is looking to get back, and they do get back too. But New Zealand's defensive effort is held there by Cadell. She takes a free hit and takes it quickly out towards the left wing side. Charlton's running there, sweeps it infield. Punt, lovely ball. She's got a chance to get it across, but straight to an Australian stick. Once more, it's New Zealand having to battle it. Webster and Claxton having a battle. Claxton comes away with the free hit.
Great vision from Punt, trying to find Pierce, who she had spotted right on the other side of the field. Went for the speculator with a reverse, couldn't quite get it there.
Well, here's Dwyer. Plays it back to Kenny. She's looking to play the overhead. Now she brings it forward and hits.
Oh!
And almost takes the head of Patricia Webster. So that'll be a free hit for New Zealand, taken quickly by Flynn, pushing it away for Hayward. Hayward holds the ball at the top of the circle, pushes it out right. It'll be fixed up. Oh, Grant can't take hold of it. She tried to pick it up, and it goes over the back line. Just the pace of the game telling.
Yeah, it's a good quarter from New Zealand so far. They're putting Australia under quite a lot of pressure, and they just haven't made it count on the scoreboard, but it's been a good period of play.
Well, they've got the ball again through Thompson. Plays it back to Charlton. Can she get it inside the line? No, she can't, so she's put the side under pressure. They have to get back and defend pretty quickly as Paris is about to take the hit. No, it's not Paris,
it's Williams on that side. Not taken on the line.
Played across to Jenner. She controls it on the left wing side. New Zealand have to move quickly, and there's Grant bringing the ball under control. Great piece of work in the defence. Mickelson on the way again. She's got Punt free out on the left wing side. Flynn running towards goal right on top of the spot. Here's Punt reverse towards the goal. Straight into an Australian penalty corner.
Again, it's gone 90 metres. The Black Sticks probably the best side in the world at counter-attacking, and certainly one of the quickest. I mean, Stacey Mickelson tonight is she's torn it up.
We looked at her the other night and thought, what's she doing on the park? She looked like a draft horse, didn't she?
She is
tonight,
absolutely, she's one of the best players in the world when she's got the ball on her stick, and she is class tonight, absolute class.
She has been on fire, as you say, and now a penalty corner chance to put New Zealand ahead. Neil is up there, Punt is there. They've got Hayward out to the right. Flynn will be running in on the angle to take the post. And the sweep out will come from Mickelson. Punt just wiping her hands to make sure they're dry on this handle of the stick. And here it comes. Out to Punt. She sweeps towards goal. Comes off an Australian player.
I think it just rolled up against one of the... Oh, reward.
Yes, I thought so. Off one of the Australian players. It came off the leg. I saw that.
She's back in the club, mate. She's back in. She was evicted, and now she's back in.
Saved by the disengaged umpire.
Yeah, the USA umpire. That's Susie Sutton on the other side.
Yeah, she's done a pretty good job in this tournament. She's had to help out her mates quite regularly. So they'd thrown the masks off because they thought they had a free hit, but the umpire has reversed her call. Now it'll be another chance at goal. Certainly they get out fairly quick from the back. Here's Mickelson. And it's out towards Punt. And Punt sweeps towards another leg. And takes the leg, but this time it's not called by either umpire. But Charlton's got it towards the circle. Gets a free hit just outside the circle. Has a chance to set up the opportunity again. There's plenty of defenders back there. More than there are attackers. Charlton with the ball. Holding it for a moment. Then she's under challenge by about 3 players. Flicks it off to Neil. Neil gets it into Cadell. Cadell turns, loses the ball, and they get a free hit, Australia. Well, I don't know why she didn't call that one. Never mind. Here's Jenna. Aerial out towards the right wing side. It'll be controlled by Bone, and Bone sweeps it forward. Controlled there by Cadell. She brings it back and then decides to go round to Neil. How long have we got to go? 7.5 minutes. Across to Charlton. Can't control it and it tries to bring it back in. Blythe has the hit in. Charlton tackles. Gives away a free hit. Now she's going to bring the ball back to the spot.
Yep, a chance for New Zealand to get all the way back.
Jenna's the one that's going to take the hit, and she sweeps it to Kenny. Kenny will go out towards Dwyer. Dwyer down the right wing side. Bone plays it in field, gets a free hit to her. She's obstructed.
Australia haven't had much of the play in this final quarter, and a chance for them to... They've got 6 or just under 7 minutes now to make a statement.
Bone sweeps it forward towards the circle, and it's taken there by Australia. Holding the ball, looking to try and get a foot perhaps as it goes over the back line, long corner.
Well defended by Neil.
When was the last time New Zealand beat Australia in the women? Was that the Oceania? Last year?
I'm not quite sure. They play each other quite regularly, and it's normally pretty tight, so I wouldn't have thought as long as that. But Adam Cummins' team has obviously progressed to become the world number 2 now, and they've certainly had the upper hand over the last 5 or 6 games.
Australia with a free hit at the top of the circle. It's played back to Dwyer. Dwyer out to Kenny, who's running on the left, and she unloads to McMahon. New Zealand coming and take the ball off them too. Grant sets off downfield, just tipped over the sideline by Australia. And
Morgan
there.
there.
Morgan, in fact.
Yeah, great speed by Morgan
Charlton
to get
straight
back.
onto a foot of and then it's gone, but it's not seen. So Australia get the ball. Played out to Williams. Parker brings the ball under control, takes it out right. Challenged by Thompson. Ball played down the right wing side and a chase down deep. The ball hit uppishly into the circle, but it's a long corner. 2-2. 5 minutes to go. Here's the ball played out to McMahon. McMahon to Morgan. She's on the ground. Can't get the ball clear. She slips over. Grant has to give the ball to Charlton. Charlton unloads. Gets it onto the foot of McMahon. Punt. And Charlton bangs it down. Finds Webster in centre field. Tries to tip it off. Oh, challenge there. Gets... Oh, goodness me.
Just lost control of it, Webster, and Bone was in there like a flash.
Well, here's Parker. Again, it's cleared away by New Zealand's keeper. She's done a good job in the as the custodian. Here's Mickelson trying to get the ball out of the defence. Oh, and she runs around 2 players again. 2 more. She's still got the ball. She's done 4 of them. Here she goes again. Loses it in the challenge and gets a free hit. Once more, Mickelson. Oh, that was a Poor pass.
After all that.
she passes it away.
No, we know why she dribbles, because the passing's not so good, but her dribbling is just unbelievable tonight, isn't it?
Here's Australia coming to the circle, inside the circle, chance for Australia, and a flick towards the goal, play on, says the umpire, and it'll be cleared away, deflecting off an Australian stick, but they've still got control of it. Bone down the left wing side, 4 minutes to go. It's tipped over the sideline by Pearce. That'll be a hit in from the sideline, taken quickly. Bone holds the ball, challenged there by Webster, goes towards the back line, tipped over the back line in a dive by Webster. It'll be a long corner. Morgan to take it.
Oh, it's going to come down to a couple of moments now, Brian. There's only 4 minutes to go, and 1 goal or 2-2, so 1 moment really.
Well, here's the ball swept in towards the New Zealand circle, and a free hit just outside the circle, taking a foot.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure here.
That was close.
It was close. Slattery almost got free, and you don't want to give her any space, 10 yards out from goal.
Well, it's about a metre or even half a metre outside the circle. That's the call from the umpire. So it's right on the line, and it'll be Attard to take it. She leaves it for Blythe, who sweeps it right back to the player in centre field. And Morgan gets the ball. McMahon outright.
Great
to
hit.
Parker. No.
Attard
out there. Long corner again. 3 minutes and 11 seconds as the clock counts down. Here's the ball swept back to McMahon. New Zealand back in numbers, looking to try and get some possession back. Morgan with the ball. Grant challenging her, so she pushes it back to McMahon. McMahon out to Kenny, he gives himself some room.
It's a bit better
Swept forward.
A bit better from New
Cut
Zealand.
Cut out by New Zealand. Nicely done by Cadell. Holds onto the ball. No, it's not. It's Webster, is it? Out there? No, Neil. We'll give her another go. Played out for Hayward. Pearce coming forward. Lays it down for Webster. Can't get a stick on it. It'll go over the end line for 16.
Yeah, for a few minutes there, New Zealand they're just hanging too deep. They're getting caught hanging way back in their 25. Probably need to step up and put a little bit more pressure on the back four of Australia.
Well, here's a long ball to no one in particular on the right-hand side.
There's a lot of space there, and Kenny didn't read it.
Yeah, well, a lot of yellow shirts sitting up in the crowd too. Here's Mickelson on a bit of a run, finds Hayward. Hayward holds the ball and almost gives it away. In fact, does as he tries to get round Attard. Takes the free hit quickly towards the circle, out towards Charlton. Charlton holds the ball, then works it into the circle. Taken out by a New Zealand foot, was it?
Yeah, I think he just popped onto the foot of Pearce.
Minute 53 as the clock goes down. Overhead ball. Smith chasing after it. Neal chasing after it. Shadowing it towards the back line. Making sure it goes. Now she manages to get it out. Here's Charlton. Forward finds Punt. Punt controls the ball. Goes round Attard. And Attard gets in the way. So she obstructs it. Goes
Punt.
Straight through the leg. Here she goes with Flynn. Pearce. Mary with an opportunity. Out to Mickelson deep. Plenty of room for her to move. Takes it towards the circle. Cross the face. Can't get the stick of Flynn. And it goes over the back line. Lovely movement again.
Yeah, well, we're getting pretty close to shootout time here, Brian Waddle. It's
1 minute 15.
1 minute 15, and
Kenny finds Blythe, plays it away to McMahon. Not a good pass, but she finally managed to bring it under control. Then the deep hit down into New Zealand territory. Smith will pick it up. So she's got a one-on-one at the moment. Then tries to get it in the circle. Charlton back there to defend. Does an excellent job to clear it away. Once more, it's cleared away, but an Australian stick manages to get in the way, bringing it towards the circle. Here's Blythe with a chance. Shot save! Brilliant save there by Gibson. Over the back line for a long corner.
What a brilliant.
Long corner. Taken, swept in towards the circle. Comes off a foot, penalty corner.
Penalty corner.
No, 37 seconds to go, I think. I'm not sure what the clock says.
No, I'm not sure it's even as much as that, Brian. I think that's just the penalty corner one.
31 seconds to go.
Well, Amelia Gibson saved them a couple of seconds ago. Can she do it again?
Well, this is when the heart is pumping and you can hear the throbbing as the New Zealanders walk back towards halfway. Plenty of panting there.
Classic final, isn't it? Classic final, end-to-end stuff. You go to your go-to flicker here, or do you bring out the move you've rehearsed over and over and over?
Well, it's either... Kenny
and
scores!
She's done it. you go to the flicker who scores for you regularly, and it's Jodie Kenny for Australia. 3-2, 30 seconds.
Well, New Zealand have got to come out now and really put some pressure on. They'll be back in defence. The clock is counting down. There's 31 seconds to go. And it's 3-2 to Australia with that last-minute penalty corner.
Get it up there. Get it up there will be the call, Brian. They've only got 30 seconds. Get somebody on the goalkeeper. One of the fastest players just needs to sprint straight into the attacking circle now.
Thompson ready to go overhead, it looks like.
Yeah, or get it on Mickelson's stick. Get it on Mickelson's stick.
Well, Pearce takes it out towards the left wing side. Mary with a chance. Takes it up towards the 25. Tries to sweep it back and gets a free hit. Taking it towards the circle. Mary quickly inside the circle. Takes one of the Australian players. A free hit for New Zealand. They want to take it quickly. Hayward takes it. They're being forced to take it out. The clock is counting down. Oh, stoppage for injury, is it?
I think that's going to be it, Brian. It's the umpires ruled free hit to Australia, and a chance for them to clear the ball. And
New Zealanders are asking the other umpire to intervene, but
I don't think that's going to happen.
Doesn't seem she wants to. Well, it's whatever caused the injury. And the two umpires are having a discussion.
No, she's ruled an Australian ball, so the Black Sticks tried hard there to change the mind, but it'll be Kenny who will throw an aerial now and release the play for Australia.
4 seconds to go. So Australia have scored that late goal. They are now ready to start. Kenny just holding on to the ball, not hitting it, hits it out, takes 4 seconds to get rid of the hit. That's the end of the game. Australia win by 3-2. New Zealand utterly dejected and probably extremely disappointed too, as they would be, having played so well and so hard. To concede that goal in the last 30 seconds, and Australia will take out the Hawke's Bay Cup, winning 3-2 here at Unison Park. Good game though. Oh,
unbelievable game of hockey. Two quality sides. The Black Sticks really took it to the second rank, world number 2 Australia tonight. But yeah, and you watch Mike Hager there, he's a bit disappointed, and rightly so. It was right down to one moment, as we said. It was going to come down to a moment, and Jodie Kenny stepped up and delivered.
Well, he goes out there to congratulate his players and the Australian players. I'm not sure who he was having a
I think
chat
that's
with
the other technical official.
That some decision, obviously, he wasn't satisfied with, and now he's having a long-range chat with the umpires as well. But that doesn't change the result. You have to concede that Australia got that last-minute goal and have won the game. A very even, entertaining and exciting game of hockey. But Australia win the Hawke's Bay Cup.
Yeah, good on them. They got a silver medal last year, losing to Argentina. They've gone one better this time, and they'll be happy with that leading into World League 3, as will the Black Sticks. Good performance from them throughout the tournament.
So the game is decided, the last game of what has been a very, very good tournament. Australia will take away the Hawke's Bay Cup, beating New Zealand by 3-2.
I was getting text from Amber.
What was she saying?
She was going, I hope you two don't commentate when I umpire.
Did you tell her not to be so bloody touchy?
I told her that all the time.
They are accountable. They're as accountable as anybody.
It's so fucking soft.
Adam Commons, the face of success, happy man, but it was pretty tight, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. They're a really high quality opponent, and whenever you come up against New Zealand, you know you're going to concede some chances, and they played very well today. It's probably as good as I've seen them play, so very pleasing for us to get the result.
Yeah, dream final, and you knew that, both sides were going to be all over each other, really, weren't they?
Yeah, it was a bit of a attacking frenzy, wasn't it? One way and then the other, and there was some good desperate defence at both ends of the pitch, and I'm just satisfied that we got the result ultimately.
Yeah, it comes down to that one moment too, doesn't it? And you've got to go to the tried and true option, and it paid off.
Yeah, that's right. We knew if we executed our penalty corner attack and defence that we'd be in the game, and whilst we haven't scored a lot of field goals in this tournament, we scored one today, which was a well executed field shot and back post play. And then our penalty corner stuff was really well executed, so that was fantastic.
Yeah, to a certain extent you had a slow start, didn't you? You had 3 draws, you couldn't get a win on the board, but then you won the games that counted, I suppose, and that's the important thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. We didn't have much of a lead into this. We just had the one practice match, and we had a couple of games against China in Sydney, but it wasn't the team that we brought here. So it took a little while for us to warm into the tournament, but when we reached the knockout phases, I was pleased with those performances there.
New Zealand appeared to expose you a little bit, attacking you in midfield. Did you sense that?
Oh, I thought Stacey Mickelson was outstanding. She's one of the better players in the world, and she really ran through the midfield freely, and Anita Punt on the other side also made it difficult for us. I think most teams in the world have trouble with players like Mickelson and Punt. It's a matter of containing them and then taking your opportunities, and that's what we were able to do tonight.
Yeah, and what pleased you most about your team performance in terms of winning the final?
Oh, I think just our ability to stick to the processes. I think we'll learn a lot from this. I wasn't entirely satisfied with the way that we moved the ball out of the back. I thought we used the aerial ball far too often. We need to be able to build it up on the ground, and I thought our press was not as potent as it has been in the past.
This is a good tournament, though, in terms of progressing through the other tournaments that are coming up now.
I think you learn something every game. You learn about where you're strong and where you might need to improve. And certainly this tournament has allowed us to have a good look at how we're doing things and with other players as well. So different combinations, and that's really valuable as we go towards the Olympic qualifiers.
Congratulations. You can go and enjoy it now and celebrate.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Adam. Australian captain Madonna Blythe, congratulations. A hard-earned victory. You finally got it in that last minute.
Yeah, it wasn't our prettiest performance, that's for sure, but we know playing against New Zealand it's always going to be a bit of a run-and-gun game. They've got some very quick girls in their team, and I thought for most of the game we matched it pretty well, and then well-executed PCs won the day for us today.
Yeah, you go to the option that works best for you.
Yeah, that's it. Jodes is a world-class flicker, and she scores regularly in important matches, and today and yesterday in the semi-final was no different, so she's worked very hard on her flicking, and we're seeing the reward from that now.
Stacey Mickelson put a bit of pressure on you people today.
Yeah, she's a gun, isn't she? She's one of the probably most difficult opponents that we come up against. Not only is she super quick, she's got the ability to eliminate players and pass at speed as well. So she gave us a bit of a lesson today, but that's what you expect. They're a good team, they've got good players, and it's just how you cope with that.
Yeah. Did you worry at any stage that you might not have been able to create that final opportunity because they had a long period on attack before that penalty corner came?
Yeah, not really. We're a team that does create generally a lot of opportunities. It's how we kind of finish them that normally hurts us. But, you know, I think that's the confidence in our team that we know when we get the opportunity, whether it's first minute or last minute, we should be able to execute. And today it just was lucky that it was in the last couple of minutes.
Game 301 for you this one, was it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Does it feel like it?
Some days it does, some more than others. And today, well, I'm happy that we got the win. I tell you what, it's a lot harder losing. So, yeah, we'll take these ones.
Yeah, congratulations and thanks very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Ta. Thank you.
Well, Mark Hager got very nearly, but just fell short at the last turn in the last minute.
Yeah, look, I thought we blew it. We were the ones that conceded 2 soft goals. They were both, avoidable, I felt. I thought we were very unlucky with the last corner to be given against us as well. I need to look at the video footage to see why. But in the end, you can't let opposition teams have a crack in the last 10 seconds or 15 seconds. So we've only got ourselves to blame, and we had enough opportunities to win the game with corners, and their corner defence was better than our attack today. And it's just disappointing that the girls fought so hard and they played well, but we just didn't come away with a prize.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good, close, entertaining game. It could have gone either way in the end.
Yeah, look, I thought we were probably on top for a majority of the game, but we just couldn't finish, or we weren't clinical enough. And then, as I said, you let 2 soft opportunities go by, and hence why you don't win the big games.
Watched Stacey Mickelson during the week. A couple of times I thought, boy, how's she going to last this tournament? Well, she lasted all right, played a blinder today.
Oh, look, she's a fantastic player, and created a lot of opportunity for us. And what we've got to do is learn to put that away, but be a little bit tougher defensively as well. And we probably didn't do our homework well enough on the last corner. So lessons learned again.
Yeah, I guess it's hard to learn those lessons in a final as well. But I guess you learn other lessons that you can put into positive use further on down the track when you come to the Olympic qualifiers.
Oh yeah, look, it answers some questions for us heading into World League 3, where we're sitting and where players are sitting before we have to make the final selection. So from that point of view, it's been a fantastic tournament.
He created a few goals. Gemma Flynn today, that was a sparkling goal, that first one.
Yeah, look, I thought Gemma played well, and she was in some really good form in this tournament, and that's pleasing to see. We need Gemma to play well along with Anita and Stacey Mickelson if we're going to win games.
I suppose you've got to go and console the ladies tonight.
Oh, look, we'll celebrate where we've come. It's still a good achievement for the girls, and in the end, it's a hard lesson to learn, that you go down when you're 2-0 up. Or 1-0 up, and we were comfortable, I felt, for a long time.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. Congratulations. It's been an enjoyable tournament.
No worries. Thanks, Brian. Cheers. Thanks, mate. Bye.
Thanks, Mark.
Enjoy your evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Lauren Gill, the Mayor of Hastings, and it is the family cup that we saw the Stork match without, and thank you to Hamish White. I will call him now to come up and say a few words. Of course, there was a battle between these 8 high schools from around the North Island, Hamish.
Yeah, very intense actually.
Go with Graham.
The games this morning, the final was nerve-wracking. That first 10 minutes was the making of the game. But I just think the passion, the commitment, the coaches, the parents that have all travelled, obviously Mayor Yule, because you created this baby, and Miss McTavish, of course, you are going to be hiding somewhere. Don't know where you are, but I just think the whole vision of having hockey here is unbelievable, and having 8 teams this year, there's a rumour about a whole lot of people queuing up to join this tournament, so next year it'll be a lot bigger. So I'd just like to congratulate all the players, and thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, Hamish. Hamish White, Managing Director of Fernware. And thank you to our out-of-town schools. Of course, we had St Peter's from Cambridge, Wanganui Collegiate and Gisborne Girls, and it was a great competition, so thank you. So our medal presenter tonight, Leanne Sutherland, the President of the Hawke's Bay Hockey, Rod Miller, President of HBC, and Malcolm Harris, the CEO of Hockey New Zealand. I'd like you to come forward, please, and present the medals to these girls' teams. In third place with the bronze medal, we have Havelock North High School, presented by Leanne Sutherland. Congratulations, girls. In second place, silver medal winners, Malcolm Harris, presenting the girls with these silver medals. Congratulations to Iona College. And the gold medal winners this year, of course, they are defending champions from last year. Their coach, Simon Nation, very proud today here. The win against Iona, the gold medal winners this year, and the medals presented by Rob Miller, President of HBC, goes to Napier Girls High School. Now, as those medals are being presented by the girls, we'd like to call upon Grace Gibson, the captain of the Napier Girls High School, to be presented the Fernware Cup by Hamish White. Grace, we'd love you to say a few words if you could.
On behalf behalf of my girls, I'd just like to thank Firmware for sponsoring the Cup. I'd like to thank the organising committee, because without you guys this wouldn't have happened. To the umpires and officials, thank you for making this whole event go smoothly with all the games. To the other teams in the competition, thank you for the great competition, because it was really great. To the parents and supporters, thank you for all your support, it was really great. And again, thank you to Iona, you guys were a really great competition for the final today. To Simon and Gary, thank you for you guys' effort throughout the whole tournament leading up to it as well. You guys have put so much time and effort into helping us. To our wider training squad, you girls have been amazing. Thank you for coming to all the games and the trainings and everyone fighting for their position in the team. And thank you to my girls lastly. You guys have been amazing, and thank you for all your commitment and really stepping up during the tournament. So thank you everyone. So captain of the Napier Girls High School hockey team, well done girls. And so, here we go over to the Hawke's Bay Cup. We saw an amazing final here tonight between Australia and the Black Sticks. We'd like to call upon these three teams to be presented their medals. Medal presenters Rod Miller, Leanne Sutherland and Malcolm Harris. The bronze medal winners in this competition goes to China. Congratulations to China, the bronze medal winners in third place at the Hawke's Bay Cup 2015. Call upon Leanne Sutherland, please, to present the silver medal winners this year. Only just the Kiwis, the Black Sticks, silver medal for 2015. And the gold medal winners this year, an incredible final, presenting the medals for this team. Malcolm Harris, the gold medal goes to Australia. There's something about Australia, isn't it? We see this in rugby, we see this in cricket, but congratulations girls, you never cease to amaze us. An incredible game. To our girls, the Black Sticks, an incredible game, but that cup will sadly leave these shores tomorrow on your flight over the Tasman. Can we please call upon Madonna Blythe, the captain of the Australian team, an incredible game for her yesterday, her 300th cap for her country. Madonna Blythe, can you please come forward to be presented the Hawke's Bay Cup, please, by our Mayor, Mr. Lawrence Yole. Madonna, would love you to say a few words if you can. I think you probably need to give your body a rest, don't you, after 300 games?
Yeah, especially after a game like that, it feels like it needs a rest. But I'd just like to say thank you very much to New Zealand Hockey and Hawke's Bay Hockey. The level of competition here makes an outstanding tournament. The international standard very high, and we hope that great teams keep coming back. We certainly will, as we really enjoy this format and this tournament. To New Zealand tonight, they were on their money for most of the game, and you know, they're a world-class team, and for us to beat them in a final, something we're very happy with, and we look forward to plenty more battles. I won't mention the cricket or the rugby because we normally get up in the rugby, but thank you very much to the fans that have come out throughout the week. A sprinkling of fans from home. Well done, the Aussie girls. This is what we're here to do. We're here to win big matches, so well done. Madonna Blythe, the captain of the Australian team. So that's it from us, folks. Thank you so much for hanging around for the ceremony, for being part of this festival of hockey. We look forward to seeing you again next year. Get home. Kids are back to school tomorrow. Yay. So there we go. Enjoy. Thank you so much. Drive safely home. I'm sure the girls will be around for a few autographs and photos. So enjoy the rest of your night. We'll see you next year.
Bye.